came in, nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick of my VIP. Snack of my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. My daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, me. Back your buddy, if he get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a I'm in the S5 facing comfy, cause I can't name that dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. He finds McConkey. And this one doesn't go far.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Lawrence now off the play action. And the catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Lloyd running dead ahead. And he's tackled for no gain. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He's on the move. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him throwing his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. From the pistol, Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Now a run with Wright. Works his way to the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they've got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Hand off here to Lloyd. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They run once more with Lloyd. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Lawrence in the pistol. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Lloyd. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and goal. Again, a run with Lloyd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Got it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Looking for the Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He makes the catch. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st. Throwing from the gun here. It's taken in by Sinnott. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning now for Raymond James. The 49ers facing a deficit near the break. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Wright running out of the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Tight end in motion right. 1st down throwing for Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Buccaneers make the most of the interception, returning this up to their own 25 before going down. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
First down throw, Lawrence. Complete to Pearsall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. This is hauled in by Lloyd. On the move, past the 40. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running back, motioning right. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the 49ers are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Down the middle, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, Hurts. Oh, he got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing here, Hurts. Chased out to his right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Hurts setting up to throw. This finds Smith. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. It's a 38-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On the move, headed right.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. The give now to Lloyd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 43. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lawrence working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark. Here's a give for Wright.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Buying some time right. They're on it, that's intercepted! And the Buccaneers bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That's Cole Bishop.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He finds McConkey. And this one does not go far.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
To the left sideline, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. 1st and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to Wilson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hurts throwing again. Able to find Wright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's back to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Return's looking good so far. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running left with Lloyd. And he drives this forward until they bring him down at the 38-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They just get the play off. And the 49ers get there and take him down. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFL. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's caught for the first. And he moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Lawrence now off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They go with Lloyd here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and just 2 to go. Lawrence to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This is Wright running left. Crosses midfield, still going. And finally down right along that opposing 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down throwing for Hurts. Escapes out to the left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
From the pistol, Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Hurts now from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. Now Hurts. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Juju Brents with a pick. There he goes, right sideline. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Returning it from the 4. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to take over after the interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49ers side. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Now Lloyd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. That one's complete to London. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go.
To the ground with Lloyd. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And this should just about do it, Brock. One last kneel down to run out these final seconds.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they're on through the playoffs